Hello, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris. I'm the Batman statue collector right here on YouTube, and I hope you enjoy this content today, my little statue chat rant. And if you are new here and like collectibles, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. I really think you're going to enjoy the content, and not only the content, but also the community here on YouTube and on Facebook. Of course, Batman statue collector, Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. Now, today we're going to be talking about the 12 Days of Sideshow. Now, the 12 Days of Sideshow, if you are new to collecting, Sideshow Collectibles, I'm a major fan of theirs. They do phenomenal work, and they are not only, they don't not only make their own stuff, but they also distribute for major statue companies all over the world, including Queen Studios, Prime One Studio, Iron Studios, and more, PCS. They're a phenomenal company, and this time of year is usually the time where they reveal a lot of the new things that are going to be coming out. Again, 12 Days of Sideshow. It starts Christmas Day and goes all the way through the new year. Very exciting stuff. And it also gives us an idea of what is to come, which is very exciting. Of course, us collectors, we jones for this stuff. We look forward to what's coming out. We're very happy, of course, with what we have, but it's always exciting to know what's coming. And it also helps us plan our collections, knowing that these pieces are coming. So every single year, Sideshow has done this 12 Days of Sideshow, where they reveal something every single day. Now, in years past, it was phenomenal. It was pretty much all Sideshow items, usually premium formats back in the day. And so again, that's what they were pumping out. That was the good stuff, right? And then over the last few years, they've also been teasing things from like Tweeterhead or PCS or other companies, not just themselves, as they've kind of slowed down a little bit. They're still, producing really great stuff, but they've slowed down a little bit. And so they were promoting some of the other companies, which is fantastic. Some years have been better than others. Some years we get amazing, incredible teasers where everybody is pumped, everybody's excited, especially because there's a variety. There's a variety of things that people are really looking forward to. And again, it helps us plan our collections. Now, some years have been a little bit of a dud, in my opinion, because it was just like words. It would just say like Mr. Freeze or something like that. So we at least knew that a Mr. Freeze was coming, but it was literally just a graphic of the word. And so that was a little bit of a bummer because, again, we at least want to see like a render, even if it's not ready, a render. And again, if you're new to collecting, a render is just like a computer-generated image, basically, of what it might look like or what a piece of it might look like. Prime One used to do that back in the day where they would show renders all the time, which is I loved. I loved those days. I miss those days. But anyway, and speaking of Prime One, like, same thing. Like they do their next level event, and it's a teaser. It's a way for us to know what's coming. And again, us collectors, we love it. We love it to know what's coming in the future. So not only maybe we're finally going to get that piece that we've always hoped for, maybe it gives us an idea of where we can put it in our collection, or helps us plan, like I said, helps us plan our direction of our collection, which we recently just talked about here on the channel. But again, it's very exciting. And Sideshow teases things throughout the year, just like other companies tease things throughout the year. Sometimes we're surprised right off the bat. We're not even ready for it, or sometimes we kind of knew it was coming. But the one guarantee every year was the 12 Days of Sideshow. We knew that 12 days of reveals were coming up. And again, that was very exciting. It gave us 12 days, like literally 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, every single day we were hoping that maybe that thing that we were wanting would show up on the 12 days. And so it was always a very exciting time. But this year, Christmas morning, we woke up and there was no 12 days. There was no 12 days. There was no announcement. There was no teaser. There was nothing. It was on the Sideshow calendar, but it was removed from the Sideshow calendar. So what's going on? Like, why do we not have a 12 Days of Sideshow this year? Well, of course, we can speculate all we want. We can talk about it here on YouTube or in the Facebook groups, but we don't know the real reason. But I'm going to talk about maybe why I think the reason might be, or what the reason might be. And I think that, again, it's the economy. It's also some of the other companies are doing incredible work. Movie likenesses. I think of Queen Studios. I think of J&D. I think of companies that are this absolute next level of product. Okay. I look at Tweeterhead, next level of product. I look at Prime One Studio, next level of product. Okay. All of these companies, XM Studios, all these companies are doing phenomenal work. And I said earlier, I feel like Sideshow has slowed down a little bit. And maybe that's because they have so many things to distribute. And the competition is so great that maybe they're just happy doing the distributing part of it. Okay? And we've talked about that here on the channel, which is, again, smart. And maybe because of that slowdown, they don't have enough to show us. And you know, that's okay as long as they continue to reveal things throughout the year, which is great. But is it a letdown that we're not getting this event? Yes, and maybe just if they would have explained it or said that we're not going to have it after all. It is a bit of a disappointment. And I know that I've talked to a lot of people in the community are like, hey, Chris messaging me left and right. Chris, what's going on? Why aren't they having the Sideshow, 12 Days of Sideshow? And again, I don't know. I'm just speculating that I feel like the competition is so great and the product that they're putting out is so great that I think that they're maybe just happy with letting them do their thing. You know, happy being a distributor for other companies. And they're not as worried about their own stuff anymore. Maybe it's more cost effective. I mean, obviously it is, because they don't have to do anything. They just have to market it. They have to sell it. They have to ship it, that sort of thing. They don't have to actually do the art part. Which does make me sad because I love the artists at Sideshow. Again, Martin Canale, Matt Black, who actually I believe just left Sideshow, which is unfortunate because he's such a talent. So I wish him well wherever he goes. And also, you know, Daniel Bell and other artists that are working for Sideshow are phenomenal. And hopefully we'll continue to still get those amazing products. I just feel like personally, we're going to get a lot less. So some of those characters that we've been hoping for, I just don't see, I don't see them necessarily doing it because I don't know if they will take the risk right now. I think they'll let the other companies take the risk, right? Which is smart business. So I'm still a major fan of Sideshow. I'm excited to see what else they're going to do. Like, I'm still getting in that Daniel Bell Joker. But it is sad because I feel like that chapter of our collecting journey is maybe closed with things like this. I mean, if you've been watching Sideshow over the last year, there's been a lot of changes, a lot of staffing changes, a lot of things, you know, and again, I feel like it's all a direct result of the economy. People are just not buying like they used to. People are just not buying the statues. That's why we're seeing low edition sizes. That's why we're seeing these things. And it is sad, but I'm hoping that it's just temporary. I'm hoping that this is a one-off event where we, you know, maybe next year it'll come back. Who knows? Or maybe they'll do something brand new and exciting. Maybe it's time to do something new. Again, with new staff, maybe they have new ideas. So I'm not disappointed. I'm not like, you know, angry that we're not getting 12 Days of Sideshow. It's just that maybe something new is coming. Who knows? Maybe nothing's coming and then we'll be all upset. You know, who knows? But I mean, yes, is it disappointing? Yes, it is disappointing that we're not getting these reveals. But if they're not ready for them, then, you know, don't tease us then. That's fine. But it is just interesting that we have no event this year. That it was on the calendar and now it's not. Clearly something happened. Or again, maybe they just don't have 12 items that we'll get excited about. I don't know. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts, what I was thinking. Again, a lot of people reached out and said, hey, Chris, you can talk about this. And again, I don't have the answers, guys. I don't know. But let me know in the comments down below what you think about it. Do you guys agree with me? Do you think it is a competition thing where the competition is just so great that Sideshow's okay with just letting them do their thing? Or do you think it's just because of the economic slowdown that you know, people just aren't buying, so they're not going to be putting out as much product? They're not going to be teasing us as much, maybe tempering expectations a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Again, I'm just talking to you guys right off the top of my brain here. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Are you disappointed? Are you hoping that they do maybe something new? Maybe it's time to do some new things, new events, new people, new fresh ideas. Again, I think that's very much a possibility. Obviously, Sideshow, I feel like, is going through a major transition. And I think that they would tell you the same thing. It's like, yeah, we're doing something different. So again, let me know your thoughts down below. Maybe let's do something different here at the end here. If it was the 12 Days of Sideshow, what would you have wanted to see? What would you have hoped to have seen from Sideshow for the 12 Days of Sideshow. So we're going to do an imaginary one, okay? So leave your comments down below. What pieces would you have loved to have seen from Sideshow? Because maybe we'll still get them. Maybe just not in this current, or at least the format that they used to do. So anyway, you know mine. I mean, mine are obviously Riddler, Penguin, you know, any of those characters that they've never done. Two-Face, obviously, Clayface. But again, a lot of these characters, guys, I've said on the channel here that I think we're going to be getting from other companies. So stay tuned. Again, it's a great time to be a statue collector. Yes, the prices are high. Yes, we might have to buy less, but it's still a great time to be a collector. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Again, it's my thoughts today talking about this. So anyway, hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you soon right here in the Bat Cave. Bye, everybody.